This morning, we're taking a closer look at some of the footage released of animal abuse at Fair Oaks Farms. As News 18 previously reported, a pro-vegan group called Animal Recovery Mission released several videos. The group went undercover at the farm.
Since then, Fair Oaks founders have promised to make changes. News 18's Isabella Caruso is live in Newton County this morning. Isabella, you sat down with an animal welfare expert to talk about this video.
I spoke with Dr. Candace Croney and we sat down and watched some of ARM's videos together. Dr. Candace Croney is the director for the Center of Animal Welfare Science at Purdue University. And while she was unable to comment specifically on ARM's video that shows abuse at Fair Oaks, she was able to provide some information on the usual treatment of cows at dairy farms. And it turns out that not everything that we've been seeing in these videos is abuse. I do want to warn our viewers that some of the video you are about to see is extremely graphic. A lot of people have seen this video. A lot of people wished they didn't.
I've deliberately stopped watching.
But what are we really watching? These videos released by Animal Recovery Mission, a pro-vegan activist group, portray animal abuse at Fair Oaks Farms. Fair Oaks Farms admitted to the abuse. Mike McCloskey, its founder, said in part, "I am disgusted by and take full responsibility for the actions seen in the footage." McCloskey also responded to the information in the videos.
They're showing a practice and misrepresenting it and explaining it wrong.
Was the public fooled by ARM's explanations of the footage? Was some of the interaction in these videos actually harmless? Dr. Candace Croney, an animal welfare expert, sat down with News 18 to watch the video. She confirms some of the footage made out to be abuse is standard practice at a dairy farm. One of those scenes being this.
Moments after giving birth and after birth, still visible, mothers are forced on the milking line.
How long do those cows need to recover after birth until they can be milked again? And
Right. So it's a good question. The answer is going to be different for every cow. In general, you are going to want to milk cows very soon after giving birth. What you want to do is get that milk because it's got colostrum in it that's going to provide that calf with all the antibodies that they need in the first 12 hours. You really do want to milk cow to make sure that you can actually get the colostrum to that calf.
A main attraction on Fair Oaks Dairy Adventure is the rotary milking system.
Cows hate the rotary system.
Cows are herd animals. On farms, when people keep them together, when they monitor carefully how they're moving from point A to point B, when they have designed facilities that help those animals move through effectively, they are more comfortable.
A lot of ARM's videos showed calf in small hutches.
People may think those are harmful. If they're well designed, if they're kept clean and dry, if they're situated to protect animals as much as possible from the elements, they're not harmful to them.
While Dr. Croney helped us to understand the footage that would not classify as abuse, she also told us what does.
Anyone routinely rough handling animals, cranking their tails, dragging them to get them on transport trucks, that goes against everything that is best practice.
Dr. Croney says when it comes to animal abuse, size doesn't matter.
You can have animal welfare problems on small farms, you can have them on large farms. It is not the scale of the farm that dictates the welfare outcomes for the animals. It really is the quality of the management.
Is management to blame, or did Fair Oaks just have a few bad seeds?
Animal works really hard, so yes, people can get frustrated. One of their coworkers should be able to say, hey, I'll take over. Right? Or let's go get management and figure out how we do this better.
So what comes from all of this?
What ARM has done is illustrated how easy it is potentially for farms to have problems that they themselves may not be aware of.
According to Mike McCloskey, the founder of Fair Oaks Farms, the farm has already begun its search for an animal welfare specialist. In a video statement, Mike McCloskey said that that person will be responsible for training new employees as well as continuing education in current employees. That person will also be able to go around to any area of the farm at any time and monitor interaction between employees and animals. Now, Sam and Trevor, Dr. Croney told me that in situations like these, it's best for the farm to own up to what happened, and she believes that McCloskey's response was completely appropriate.
Isabella, you actually took a tour of the farm on Friday. Were you able to speak with anyone at the farm?
Yeah, I spoke with a manager here at Fair Oaks, and she was unable to give me the contact information for the McCloskeys, who are the founders of the farm, but she did give me the contact information for Julie Bassich. That's the COO of Fair Oaks. Now, Julie did not return any of my calls, but my efforts are not going to stop here. I'm going to continue to follow up with Julie, as well as try to reach out to the McCloskeys to see if they have anything that they want to say about what's happened here in the past few weeks. Sam, Trevor, back to you.
Okay, fantastic reporting, Isabel. Thank you.
Several employees were fired from Fair Oaks following the release of those videos.
As News 18 previously reported, there were 3 men charged in this animal cruelty case. The charge is a Class A misdemeanor. 31-year-old Santiago Ruvalcaba Contreras, 36-year-old Edgar Godazo Vasquez, and 38-year-old Miguel Angel Navarro Serrano. Contreras and Navarro Serrano are not in custody. The sheriff's office told News 18 there are outstanding warrants for both of their arrests. Edgar Godazo Vasquez is in custody. He was arrested a week ago. We recently learned his court date is set for July 17th at 8:30 a.m.